Hi, I'm Madhead. Welcome to the Madhead Show. Today we're going to talk about the Mythbusters. And what a bunch of pussies I think they are. Why do I think they're pussies? I'll tell you why. Here on my screen, I am at the Mythbuster website. Now let's go in here. Mythbusters Discovery Channel. And let's try to submit a myth to the Mythbusters. Now, let's just scroll down and okay, let's scroll up a little bit. Okay, now here we are at the site. Some videos can start. And here we have the two douchebags standing side by side. Alright, now we have all the douchebags in one picture there. Alright, let me stop this for now. Alright, now you're probably wondering why I think the Mythbusters are a bunch of pussies. This is why I think the Mythbusters are a bunch of pussies. Now here it goes. Submit a myth, everything else. That's everything else. Alright, I want to submit a myth. Now look what it says. 9/11 topics will be 9/11 topics, anything discussing the attack on the World Trade Center towers, basically is what they're saying. Any topic will be removed. Now I ask why? Why will these topics be removed? And don't you think it's your job as a patriotic American to look into what happened during 9/11? You're a Mythbuster. You know, maybe you should use your skills of myth busting and science and technology towards solving something that's really important to the United States, like finding out if what happened in 9/11 was real or was just a plot by certain people in this country, or maybe not in this country. Now let's click on what it says here when it's, when it says you're not supposed to send anything about 9/11. Topics discussing and debating the events of 9/11 will be removed. The subject is sensitive and painful for us all and is inappropriate for the Mythbusters forum. We appreciate you complying with these guidelines. I disagree with this, okay? The subject, they say, the subject will be removed because it is sensitive and painful for us all and inappropriate. Why is it inappropriate, Mythbusters, to try to figure out what happened that day when 3,000 Americans were murdered? Why is it inappropriate? Why is it inappropriate to try to figure out what happened that day and try to give people solace to know what happened to their loved ones? If there's, it's not inappropriate to try to find out the truth. Now, I, for one, don't believe the towers fell just because a plane went through the top of them. I don't believe that. Okay, I know a lot of people do believe the story that the media has told them. I don't believe it. More I read, more things I see about 9/11, I doubt it. I'm more on the side of there being bombs in the building before the planes went in the building. That's what I feel. I feel it was a conspiracy of some sort. Now, I want to know the truth. Now, I might be wrong, but how do I know if the Mythbusters, probably the only entity in the United States that could really figure this out and really be good enough at their work and trusted at what they do, that the American people would believe their results. But they don't want to do it. They think it's inappropriate and insensitive when it's not insensitive. What's insensitive is allowing these people that had their loved ones die in 9/11 not knowing the truth, not knowing what really happened, and not only that, letting the American people and the world think that these Muslim extremists did the 9/11 attacks. If they did a 9/11 myth on the Mythbusters, it would clear these people from any wrongdoing. I mean, what they could do here is huge. This is a huge deal. And it's just shocking to me that they feel that it's okay to deny the Americans the right to know the truth of what happened in 9/11. Now, it angers me a lot, because there's no reason to deny these, it's not inappropriate, it's not insensitive. They're making it seem that it's wrong for us to want to know the truth. And that's what I disagree with. And that's why I think Jamie Heineman and Adam Savage and those other people are a bunch of pussies. Adam Savage and Jamie Heineman together make one gigantic pussy, is what I'm trying to say. So basically, Mythbusters, what's up with that? Why won't you do the myths that people recommended to find out what happened on 9/11? Why won't you make 2 towers to scale and a plane to scale and crash into the building and see what happens? It's not insensitive, and it's not inappropriate. It's appropriate. It needs to happen. The truth needs to be seen. Or people like me, I don't believe the story I was told, and I'm going to be, let's say I'm wrong. I'm not going to get, maybe I'm wrong. Don't you want to prove me wrong? Don't you want to prove the non-believers of the media, the mainstream media is giving them? How do we get out of this? Anyway, that's all I have to say about Mythbusters. I think they're complete pussies, not talking about the 9/11, not trying to prove some of these myths. I think it's cowardly of them to sweep this under the rug like they're doing, and just accepting, that we just obliged by this. And look at the dumb douchebag things that they'd rather waste their time trying to prove, right, or what myths they want to prove. Okay, let's see how dumb these things are. Football lineman versus Aikido expert jumping on a train before it crashes. This is the kind of shit they want to waste their time with, instead of trying to figure out what happened on 9/11. You know what, Jamie Heineman and Andy Savage, Adam Savage, you're 2 complete pussies. And if you did this, there probably would be a backlash. But so what? So what? This is much more important than anything that you've been doing the last 10 years on your show. Hell, you could even make money off this by making a movie special, doing nothing but all the myths of 9/11. Let's see what temperature steel melts at. Let's see what happens when jet fuel's in a building. Let's see what happens to 2 steel buildings when a plane goes in them. What is the problem, Mythbusters? Why won't you do this? Anyway, I'm Madhead, and that's all for today. I'll see you guys later. And Mythbusters, I will be back for you. I'm not done yet with your ass. Especially you, Andy Savage. And Jamie Heineman. I'm still going to get both of you fuckers. Alright, have a good day. Remember, thanks for watching my show, and don't be a hoe. See you later. Hi, I'm Madhead. Welcome to the Madhead Show. Today you might have heard that the AT&T company is selling their iPhone for $49.99. That's right. This $400 phone is now being sold for $49.99. This was Steve Jobs' belle of the ball. This was Verizon's Waterloo moment, and it's been stripped from them, taken away from them by AT&T. Taking this belle of the ball, queen of the dance, and turning her into a dime store, $49.99 dirty whore. So Steve Jobs, how does that make you feel? Seeing your beloved smartphone that used to be the icon for all smartphones to become turned into a cheap little bitch. I'm sure it pisses you off. Kind of makes me laugh. Also you, Verizon, you finally got this bitch and they turned her into a cheap little bitch. Cheap little whore bitch. Anyway, I just wanted to give my 2 cents on this whole thing. And have a great day. Madhead Show. See you later.